nice. She from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with a friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay low, go ahead, crank that up. This my block and I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And, of course, Naz Reid. He's a guy that'll be sorely missed.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Here's Şengün. That one's wide left. And so George will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Thank you for that, Allie. Wallace with it. Irving picks him up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Şengün. Zubac's shot is off.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
To the middle. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Cunningham outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Cunningham with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Zubac. Outside Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Şengün. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The shot's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to George.
from deep three-point land. Brooks with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Şengün. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Wallace outside. Back to Zubac. They shoot again. Yes, on the jumper.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Outside Eason. It's Şengün, high post. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. On the wing, Brooks. From the arc. Şengün, that's good. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
They're calmly knocking it down. Şengün looks zen-like at times.
Here's George. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Eason. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Nice move. And George lays it in. George has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Right side Eason. Back to Irving. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Minnesota leading by a point. And the 2nd quarter is on. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Gobert. Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the screen by Johnson. The 3 from Barnes.
At 6'10", Smith is just so long, frustrating shooters.
To the right side. Here's Liddell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Liddell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Right wing. 5 to shoot. The 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson on the wing. 4-3. Minnesota again missing. Rockets trail by 3. Smith into the lane. Pass to Kite. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Pritchard. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Pass to Liddell. From the high post. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Liddell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Right side Johnson. From downtown. Kite grabs the board. The Rockets trail. Pass to Smith. From deep. Fires in the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
1:25 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Pulls up on the wing. Minnesota again missing.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
The 3 ball. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Pritchard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Smith. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Kite. Puts one up from 19. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 5.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Left side Johnson. Outside Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Kite grabs the board. The 3, Smith. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Cason Wallace.
And just incredibly crafty on the offensive end. Irving keeps his defender uneasy all game long.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Irving looking around. Down low. Here's Şengün. Lets it fly. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Timberwolves trail. Wallace left side. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Eason with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Shoots over Zubats. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
George outside. They get it back. Now Zubats. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Hart. Misses from close range.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up?
I think he did. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Here's George. Pass to Zubats. It's hauled in by Houston.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And here's Şengün. Fires the 3. Hart pulls it in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Pass to Zubats. And stolen by Irving. Now here's Brooks. Şengün, the screen. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 9.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Shannon. No points so far. Minnesota again missing. And here's Houston. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Screen by Eason. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
Pass to George. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Şengün. Got a piece of it.
And Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
Inside. Here's Zubats. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And we've reached the end of the third. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Iguodaro. Lets the three fly. Pritchard gets it to go.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
To the wing, right side. Here's Shannon. Driving to the basket.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Kite. Irving with it. Banked it in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
And there's the screen. And he's going for the oop here. To the inside. Iguodaro. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
5 on the clock. Here's Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
That's good from Smith.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Here's Wallace. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Irving. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Irving with it. Back to Şengün. Tipped away. And stolen by Cunningham. To take the lead with the drive. Rockets with a rebound. Pass to Şengün. Now Brooks. Outside for Irving. From behind the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
George, no good. And Irving has got the ball here for Houston. They swipe it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Cunningham on the wing. Over Şengün. And rejected.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Back to Şengün. 3 three-pointer, Brooks. And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
George for three. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Number 11,
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Pass to Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
And he's unable to get the second one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Here's Pritchard. Minnesota again missing. Thompson outside. And so it's the Rockets who come out on